See Ghana as a beautiful country with intelligent and effective people. I feel like there's some things that need to change, and I pray that God will give me what I need so that I can make that impact and that change in the community. Truly love reading. And so that's something that I want to bring to Ghana. I actually have on the way about 2,000 books that my family and friends have collected for me. The shipment is going out today from the Hello World. It's Najat Wright Hudgens, also Nini, and I'm so excited to be here with Kojo.
Welcome to Ghana.
Akwaba.
Akwaba. I'm supposed to say Akwaba because
You're welcoming me.
Yeah, I'm welcoming you. So I would say Akwaba. Akwaba to Ghana. Do you know the first time we
Madasi.
met Medase? Do you know the first time we met? It was, I think, the Chalote Festival.
Yeah.
Right? So what I would say is I'm very glad to have you here today.
Amen. Me too.
You look beautiful.
Thank you.
I like your outfit. You look more like an African. You are an African, actually, guys.
I am an African. I am a Ghanaian.
You are Ghanaian. You are Ghanaian. So let me say, I know you've told me a little bit about yourself. You've told us a little bit about yourself, but can you tell the people watching you right now something about yourself as Naji?
Yes, Najat. And we'll say it Najat.
Najat.
Najat. So I am a teacher. I am an author. I am a child of God. I am an encourager. I am an enthusiastic motivator. I love pouring energy, positive energy out into the world and those around me. I am a children's champ. I am phenomenal. I am all the things that God created me to be.
So what brought you to Ghana?
So I am a Ghanaian who was born in the United States. My father is Ghanaian. He is from Jamestown. My mother is American. And so I have those roots to come back home. When my father passed away, I came back to the continent and I've been visiting ever since. I fell in love with the continent and I told myself, I am going to move here. I am going to work here. I am going to impact my community here and learn more about my roots, my heritage. So here I am. Praise God.
Wow. You know why I'm quiet for a second. The fact that you realize that you need to move to your root is something which is very deep. The motherland of Africa really loves you. And you said something about your father passing. So was it that you realized it that you need to come back to your father's root after your father passed away?
Yes. When he was alive, I always wanted to come, but I just didn't make it happen. But once he passed, I said, I have to go there. I have to see where I'm from and embrace the culture, embrace my family, embrace my roots. So his passing gave me a spark of energy to come and make it a priority.
Your father is part of you. I guess everywhere your dad knows. He knows you've really fulfilled something that he wishes you could have done it earlier.
Yes.
So your dad is really proud of you. So one thing that I know is a lot of Africa diaspora comes to Ghana and some survive, some don't survive. How do you see Ghana right now as Najat living in Ghana?
You know what? My experience has been nothing but positive so far. I see Ghana as a beautiful country with intelligent and effective people. I feel like there's some things that need to change, and I pray that God will give me what I need so that I can make that impact and that change in the communities. As an educator, I'm working at an international school, but my hope is to open my own school. So right now I'm kind of learning, embracing, seeing how things are done, but it's also giving me ideas and is giving me suggestions for how I will do things different and how I can make a positive impact in the lives of the children here and families. I truly love reading, and so that's something that I want to bring to Ghana. I actually have on the way about 2,000 books that my family and friends have collected for me. The shipment is going out today from the state, so I'm so excited to bring those books here. I'll be donating those books to my current school as well as some of the public libraries. So I'm already in position to make an impact. I'm grateful to have met you, and you are aiding in my experience here and making it more meaningful. So I know that God is with me, my father's with me, my ancestors are with me. So there's nowhere for me to go but up and to continue being prosperous in all the things that God has called me to do.
So, if I heard you clearly, the people watching us right now, I think they are very excited about something you said about education. Education is the
Yes.
key to success. Education is the key to success. So, the fact that you have really thought about shipping books all the way from United States of America to Ghana to impact life of the next generation of this very country and the continent at large. Because if we have good generation in Ghana, it's for Africa. I think everyone watching us right now will be proud of you.
Yes.
And when we get such like people like you, ladies like you, women like you, who really wants to impact in Africa, I think this is one of the best thing or the best contribution that we can do as people in this continent. So, Najat, if you are to be the first female president for 3 days, what will you change and what will you improve on?
Okay, so again, like I said, investing into the future, making sure those children who are more vulnerable have an opportunity to go to school and be educated. I think that is so important. Early education is so critical to our children. Another thing that I would do is definitely invest in the infrastructure. The roads here are not good at all. The traffic lights often don't work. And I think that really impacts the quality of a communication of a community. So definitely investing in infrastructure. Another thing that I would do is ensure that we have good quality food. I think Ghana does do a good job with that, but investing more into farming and making sure that there's programs for our youth to be able to learn and so that they can grow food and that we can keep the sustainability of fresh quality food going. Those would be some of the changes that I would work on if
Wow.
I was the president of Ghana.
So, am I to say Mrs. President or First Lady or Mr. Okay,
You would say Madam President.
Madam President.
Yes.
Madam President. Your Highness.
Yes.
Okay, so I think you have a good initiative that if you now, okay, so now you are the president of the first female president of Ghana for these 3 days, and now you have these good policies that our infrastructures, our farming, our agriculture. You know, agriculture is the backbone of every country.
Absolutely.
Right? Agriculture is the backbone, and the fact that you wishes that we will grow what we eat.
That's
Wow.
key. And I can say I'm really more conscious of that coming from the United States. In the United States, of course, we have farms and things like that, but most of the food we eat is very processed. And so coming here in Ghana and seeing that it's less processed food makes me very excited. But it's not a lot of farms around,
Yeah.
right? And I think children need to learn that. So even the children who are on the street, that's an excellent opportunity for them to learn about how to grow food, feed themselves, feed their communities. It's great entrepreneur opportunity. So it's key. Healthy food is key to us living healthy lives.
So, growing what you eat, creating jobs through agriculture. All right. So, Madam President, I think if Ghanaians or the diaspora or people all over the world watching you right now wants to vote for you, you've gained about 99% vote of the total vote cast. So, Najat, as you are in Ghana, what are some of the challenges you faced in Ghana?
Definitely convenience of things. You know, Ghanaians do things the Ghanaian way. And oftentimes it takes longer. You know, I am used to convenience of America. Things happen very quickly. We have Amazon. If I wanted to order something, it could come today. Here in Ghana, if I'm looking for something, I might not find it the whole
So,
month.
when you're looking for something in Ghana, you go to Makola market.
You go to Makola Market, and even that, oh my goodness, it's a challenge. It's a struggle. But yeah, the convenience of things here, it's taught me lots of patience. I'll
Okay.
definitely say it's taught me lots of patience. And it's taught me to be more resourceful, more to use my resources wisely. In America, we have a lot of
It's teaching you patience.
absolutely.
So means in Ghana you learn it the hard way.
I'm learning the hard way, but you know what? I'm growing,
You are
and it's
growing.
making me a better person. I think I am definitely blossoming as I'm here, learning more about myself. I feel like I'm becoming my best self here amongst my beautiful African brothers and sisters. But the thing I've learned the most, like I said, is definitely the patience because things aren't as convenient. You do have to wait when you go to restaurants. You know, you're waiting a good 30 minutes, even if it's for pancakes. And then
Oh my God.
I'm also embracing the food. I would say I am a very picky eater. I love
Oh yeah.
pizza. I love chicken and jollof. Those are my top things that I like to eat. But I'm learning to embrace the textures of Ghanaian foods. I'm eating banku with, light soup or, with tomato stew. And so I'm embracing new opportunities, new experiences, and I'm enjoying it.
So now you are getting used to the Ghanaian dishes, right?
Yeah.
The banku, the jollof, the wache, the
kinky,
kenke,
yes.
the this and that. All right. So what's your favorite Ghanaian food? If you have to tell the people what
My
right
favorite Ghanaian food would have to be peanut soup and
Okay.
jollof rice. Like I love that. I also love plantain chips. Oh my goodness, I can eat them by the bag.
You got good taste. You got good taste.
I love
You
those.
got good taste. All right. So if you're watching right now and you think you also like any of the food that Najat is suggesting or to be Najat's favorite, let us know in the comment box.
Yes.
Yes. What's your favorite food there? So now, if you're an African diaspora and you think you don't know much about any Ghanaian food, you can reach Najat and it's going to show you more. All right. So Najat, what food do you like to prepare yourself home apart from eating from the restaurant?
My favorite food to prepare myself would be salmon. I love to eat salmon, and I love to eat broccoli.
Broccoli.
Yeah, those aren't Ghanaian dishes, but that's what I like to cook for myself.
Okay, so you think we have difference in preparing our salmon and broccoli? I've not eaten broccoli before. Like,
Wow.
I know in America they have a food called broccoli something.
Yes,
No,
like little trees.
little trees. Yeah, But is it different from preparing United States salmon? Is it different from Ghana?
No, I prepare it the same way. You prepare it the same way. You season it very well, and then you saute it in a pan with, you can use butter or oil. The broccoli, I steam it in a pot, and then you put your seasonings on it with some light olive oil. And it's delicious and healthy and nutritious.
Wow, that's great. So, Najat, how do you prepare your food?
So I don't do most of my own cooking. I do have a local housekeeper. She is Ashanti, and she prepares the meals for me. I kind of let her know, what I want her to cook each week, and she's fabulous. She does a great job of making sure me and my baby are well fed.
Oh, that's sweet. That's
Yes.
sweet. I'm glad you've gotten someone who is helping you with that. And how did you feel when you first time entered a Ghanaian open market. How was the experience?
You know what? I was really amazed. The first open Ghanaian market I went to was Makola Market.
Makola, oh,
And as you guys know, if you know Makola Market, it is humongous. It's a lot of people. It's crowded. I see so many things that I don't see in America. We don't have open markets like
no.
that as much. And so I was very memorized by this, by everything, by what I heard, by what I saw, by what I smelled. I was really in amazement and I enjoyed that experience. I actually just went to Makola Market last weekend and picked up some fabric so I can get me some new dresses. But yeah, I really enjoy the open markets. You can get almost everything you need there.
Wow. So I mean,
Almost.
in the almost, yeah. So in the United States, you go to Walmart, you go to other places, other shops.
Absolutely.
But here in Ghana, you go to Makola Market.
Makola
You're going to
Market.
check up Makola Market on YouTube. You're going to see what she's talking about.
Yeah. I even wrote a book about Makola Market. When I brought my daughter to Ghana for the first time, I had to let her have that experience. And so my children's book, Makola Market, which is available on Amazon, get it today, shares her experience of going to Makola Market and seeing all the wonderful goods.
Okay. So if you really want to listen and hear what Najat is going to talk about, her book, she's an author. So I think you need to keep watching and subscribe.
Yes,
Leave your
subscribe
comment.
today.
Leave your comment. Leave your comment. Yeah. So Najat,
Kojo.
you love African wear.
I love African wear. I mean, the colors. I love bright and beautiful colors. And so Ghanaian's African wear is right up my alley. I probably wear a African dress at least 3 times a week. Something with African print, with my earrings. These are African Ghanaian as well. I got these from Art Center. I don't have my bracelet on today, but I normally have my yab bracelet on, my anklet. But I love Ghanaian wears. It's beautiful. It represents the culture, and it looks fabulous.
You look more than fabulous.
Thank you.
You look more than. You know, when I see people representing or repping their own continent, like Africa got a lot of beautiful culture. Your earring, your hairstyle, your appearance is just. You need not to be told that you're an African.
Absolutely, I represent.
You're 100% African. So some Ghanaians will be like, "Hey, I want this expensive dresses all over." We got good things.
Absolutely.
We got good fabrics, good dress,
Yeah, jerseys, all of that.
Yeah, so
I love it.
I love how you see Africa, your concept, your perception about Africa, how you are proud of Africa yourself.
I'm proud to be an African
diaspora. So do you think you're going to encourage any African diaspora to move home to Africa?
Absolutely. I encourage my family, my friends to come to the continent, and maybe not even Ghana, but come to an African country, see, experience. Oftentimes, what we hear in America is very fictional, false information. So you have to come here and experience it yourself and see the beautiful Black people eat the delicious foods, experience the culture, and it's life-changing. I definitely say it's life-changing for me coming to the country, and I'm grateful to be here every day.
I would like to ask you this question. This question is a bit sensitive.
Okay.
But then I would like to, because it's something that a lot of people, mostly the diaspora, are being told about Africa.